Hi everyone, this is Dr. Cliff Faver, and as we head into the summertime, we have to realize a lot of our pets are going to start swimming again. Now that swimming may be in our fancy pool, or it could be out the nasty, stinky pond out back. But either way, we need to think about what we're doing so that we don't get into any problems because each one of those can have their own issues. Because if we talk about our pools, a lot of them are either salt or chlorine are used to keep the bacterial count down or the fungal count down in the pool. Both of those are very, very drying and very harsh on the hair and skin. And you think about it, if you were jumping in and out of the pool all day long and drying out in the sun and never rinsing off, can you imagine what your hair and skin would feel like? Same thing with the ocean. I mean, with the high salt. If they're going in and out and you're never rinsing that extra salt off, eventually that's going to create a problem. If you have a dog that's out in that scummy pond, there's a lot of bacteria and a lot of nasty stuff in there. We got to take some precautions on that. So a couple of different things. Doing your bathing routinely is one of your best protections. Using a good conditioner, a good hydrating conditioner, so we create that skin barrier like we need to have it. Before they go out into that pond, it's not a bad idea to have a hydration spray that you hydrate them beforehand. I always talk about the skin being a sponge. Well, if the sponge is half empty, it's going to suck in nasty stuff on that. Let's fill the sponge up with a good high humectant so that there's not a lot of room for the nasty stuff to get in on that. That creates our barrier, and that's what I refer to as a skin barrier. If we take care of that, we're going to do much better. So that hydration spray plays a big factor. Now, when they go out and swim and have their good time, that's great. But as soon as you can, hopefully before they dry, you hose them off. Get all the nasty stuff out there. Get the salt, get the chlorine, get the nasty pond scum off the dog, because we don't want to let that sit there, because the longer it sits there and the more it dries, the more problem we're going to have. Once you get that cleaned up, then hit the hydration spray again, because then we want to keep a good protection on there. Now, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, and I swear I've got golden retrievers that never dried out all summer. So one of the things that I try to impress on my clients is at least once a day, I want you to hose the dog off and then let him dry in the house and not let him go in and out all the time. Because if he stays wet all summer long, he's going to mold or mildew on that. And it's also very important that you take care of your pool chemicals, because I've seen a lot of green dogs over the years on that. So I don't want to take swimming away from the dogs, but in the same token, I don't want to deal with skin problems afterwards. So take care, take some precautions, and hopefully this helped you. See you next week.